Welcome to Yury Experience, and today I want to talk to you about courage to try new stuff. Yes, if you are watching my videos since like a couple of months, you know that I do touch this topic a lot. Maybe it is because of the fact that currently I'm in a state where I do try a lot of new stuff because I have a lot of free time because Corona, yay! And also in a recent video I said that I do not like dumb risks. I do like to have my risks calculated. So if I do something that is kind of risky, I want to know how risky it is, and I want to know whether the reward is worth the risk. But the longer I live and the more I travel from place to place and the more I try new stuff, I understand you cannot fully comprehend the situation which you will be in after you took the risk. You can try to calculate it, you can try to predict it, you can try to take your experience that you have prior to now and based on that make a decision, but you will not be 100% completely right. That is why, especially on the occasions where we are talking about something interesting, the reward maybe is not that huge and it is kind of risky, or it may be just wasting of time. Maybe it is still worth it to just jump in the cold water and learn how to swim in that water. You would be really surprised how many people don't know anything about something and then just jump in and do it and survive it. And if you are ready to fight for it, if you're ready to develop yourself, if you are ready to work on yourself and on your environment, then you can actually make it. And I know that I do contradict myself a little bit. I did say that it is not the smartest idea to move to another country if you don't know anything about the country, if you don't know at all anything. However, if you are ready to invest your whole being in making it work, then you can jump in. Is it a hard way to do things? Definitely. It is way harder than just going to some place and just jumping on something and be there. Be at the correct position, correct life state and so on, where you have the best life of your life. But A, it doesn't work like that all the time. And B, hard work can bring you further. Generally at least, hard work can bring you further than just going and taking, going and receiving. Hard work, if you really invest it, you will just receive more, you will get more. Because again, you will take more opportunities and so on. I did a video about that too. In Russian there is a saying, eyes are scared but hands are working, or hands are doing. And it is kinda applicable to exactly this situation. Since we do overthink a lot of things, we are scared of taking risks. We are way too scared. We're not just scared, we are way too scared of taking risks. We are scared of failure way more than we should to. And that becomes a reason for us to not do something, which leads to the fact that we don't develop ourselves. In my life there were a lot of occasions where I just jump in. I just decided, okay, I will do it, or I will take the responsibility, or I will start it. And sometimes it paid off, sometimes not really, but I personally never had an experience where my life went drastically down because I tried it out. For example, during my 1 year in USA, I participated at a theater. And what I also did, I decided to help building the stage. That theater was building its stage itself. So people from the theater, there were people who are only responsible for the stage. There were also other people who were interested in building the stage and wanted to help because there was always shortage of hands. And although I didn't have to, I decided to try it out. And currently I can proudly say that I have experience in using 6 types of saws. And yes, it's not something that I will write on my curriculum vitae, but it's still a nice experience. And thanks to that experience, I wasn't that scared when I built myself a table, the table in my kitchen is built by these two hands and two hands of my brother. When I decided to put these shelves, yes, they're not perfect, but I gained a lot of experience through the fact that they are as they are. But I will do better next time, honestly. I was lucky. So I had this opportunity which wouldn't kill me anyway. If I wouldn't go and try to help them to build the stage, nobody would kick me out of the university. I don't know. I wouldn't die. Let's put it like that. But thanks to the fact that I decided to go there and just try it out, although I don't have a lot of this kind of working experience, that brought me a lot. That brought me courage to do something like that again when I will need to do that. I think way too many people overthink things. And I am like one of the biggest overthinkers that I know, which is kind of, contradictory in itself. Yes, I know that I'm an overthinker, and I'm overthinking the fact that I am an overthinker. But since I do know that I'm an overthinker, I try to put it in equation. So when I try to calculate the risks, I try to not to forget that I overthink things. I do overthink things, and that is why I need to make the risk slightly lower, because actually I expect it to be worse than it actually is. And I know a freaking lot of people who also overthink things, who overcomplicate things. Recently I spoke to so many people who made actually huge decisions in their life, and I would be scared in their situation. But they're like, no, it's like, yes, I will get a child soon. Like, well, how will I feed the child? I will make it work. And as I told you in the very beginning, if you are ready to put work into that thing, if you want to put your words into action, if you are ready to invest your time and energy and brain and whatnot, you will make it. The only thing that you want or that you need to decide on is whether you really want to do that. If you are ready to invest yourself, your being into that. And if you are like that, there's literally very low probability that you will fail. Or at least you will gain some new experience. That's all for today. I think you know where is the like button. I assume you also know where is the comment section. And if you want to write something, like a comment or a question or whatnot, write in the comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel, but except for that, I see you on Monday.